We hope you enjoy The Magicians, Shadow Play by Rachel Lawson. I am pleased to be visiting this theatre. I have always wanted to work here, said a disembodied voice, melting into a tall, handsome, blue-eyed man with black hair, a black tux suit, and a top hat. So am I, rather shortly chirped his partner, in the act, a tall, goth-looking man with blue eyes and brown hair. The black-haired man took off his hat elegantly, and the brunette pulled out a rabbit from the hat. "No, Max, don't," said the black-haired man. The curtains fell, and Max pulled a hat from the rabbit, which exploded. The stage manager ran on stage to blast Max for ruining the show again. "Blake, go and clean up, you're covered in blood again," said the stage manager to the black-haired man. Blake wandered off. Seeing an oddly dressed man who looked like an opera singer in costume out the corner of his eye for a moment, he turned to talk to him, and he was gone, so Blake went to clean up in the dressing room. On his way there, Blake got a fright. A hand touched his shoulder. He jumped and screamed in terror. "You drama queen," a voice said, and laughed. "Oh, it's only you," said the spooked Blake, slightly relieved. "Why are you so jumpy?" asked Blake's son, Lance Sr. "This place is haunted," said Blake. "Haunted? Why are you so scared of ghosts? You are a grim reaper," said Lance, who was one too. "I think I saw him," said Blake nervously. "Why didn't you take him in for processing?" asked Lance seriously. "I can't hide my corpse here. I don't know the place well enough," said Blake, who was equally as serious. Blake had to die to release his Reaper soul, and he usually hid his body when his soul was out of his body for safekeeping. "Let's find the ghost. I can take it in for processing," said Lance. "I have to change. I'm covered in blood because of Max. That psycho vampire keeps trying to pull hats out of my pet rabbits. I'm black banned by most of the breeders in town because of him," said Blake shortly. "That's sad, but you are a sorcerer. Zap yourself clean," said Lance. "True," Blake said, and waved his hand over himself, and appeared clean in a black shirt and pants with glasses. "Were you in the audience?" asked Blake. "Yes," said Lance. "Let's go find your ghost." "Take me to where he was." "Yes," said Blake. They wandered off. "He was here, but he's gone," said Lance, sniffing the air where Blake saw the ghost. "Yes," said Blake, sniffing. "What did he look like?" asked Lance. "Mephisto," said Blake. "Really, Dad, was he that bad?" said Lance. "No, he just died playing him in Faust. That's an opera," Blake said. "So you know who he was?" said Lance. "You don't know the Phantom of the Opera?" Blake chuckled. "Yeah, Gaston Leroux wrote it, and it was performed here as a musical yonks ago." "He is not real," said Lance. "No, not that one, Frederick Baker," said Blake. "Frederick Baker?" asked Lance, puzzled. "Federici the Phantom of the Princess Theatre," said Blake. "Fedewatsi?" Lance said. "Reach E. Federici he's called," Blake said, and sighed. "Call him Fred." "Okay, why is Fred still here?" asked Lance. "Don't know," said Blake. "I smell him, he went this way," said Lance. Using his Reaper sense of smell, he smelt ghosts. They followed the smell till they found him sitting in the now empty dress circle of the auditorium, watching the stage through the now open curtains. "Hi, Fred," said Lance to the ghost, who was now in a smart Victorian-era suit. Fred looked nervous. "Hello?" Fred said nervously. "Why are you here?" asked Blake. "I was curious what happened earlier," said Fred. "Oh, my assistant in the magic act is always trying to pull hats out of rabbits," Blake said. Blake sitting down near the ghost, looking depressed. "I hope it haunts here too, would love a pet. It's so lonely here," said Fred, smiling. Blake couldn't help but smile, thinking of the ghost with a pet rabbit. "We actually came here to help you," said Lance. "You did how?" asked Fred. We came to help you go to the other side, said Lance. What other side? I can roam the entire theater. I can show you to any room if you're lost, said the ghost. Oh no, we're not lost, said Blake, laughing. You are. I am lost? Asked Fred, puzzled. You were meant to have been taken to the afterlife when you died, said Blake seriously. I thought so. I saw the Grim Reaper after I died, and I think I scared him off, said Fred, remembering his death. I see, and you were dressed as Mephisto, I suppose, said Blake. Yes, said Fred. I think someone is in trouble, said Lance. Yes, said Blake, the Reaper's king, frowning. Fred looked nervous. You're not in trouble, said Blake, trying to calm down the ghost. We are Reapers. We found you to take you to the afterlife. Well, he will, said Blake. Reapers, there are more of them? Asked Fred. Yeah, said Lance. I don't want to go, said Fred, who loved haunting the theater. You have to go to the afterlife. You can't haunt this place of life, said Lance. It didn't take them long to convince him he'd be less lonely in the afterlife, and also telling him they could get him a pet rabbit helped a lot. Lance took him in for processing in the afterlife.
I wander lost and alone in a world I do not know. Nobody sees or hears my cries. I am dead, I know not where I am or where I will go. I follow death's call, and he left me alone and scared. I don't know if he will come back for me. I know not what I am, I know not where I go. I know not where this will end, or if this solitary sentence will ever end. I wander lost and alone in a world I do not know. Nobody sees or hears my cries. I am dead, I know not where I am or where I will go. I follow death's call, and he left me alone and scared. I don't know if he will come back for me. I know not what I am, I know not where I go. I know not where this will end, or if this solitary sentence will ever end. I wander lost and alone in a world I do not know. Nobody sees or hears my cries. I am dead, I know not where I am or where I will go. I followed death's call, and he left me alone and scared. I don't know if he will come back for me. I know not what I am, I know not where I go. I know not where this will end, or if this solitary sentence will ever end. I wander lost and alone in a world I do not know. Nobody sees or hears my cries. I am dead,